please. Please don't hate me. I'm so sorry, guys. It has been forever. The last time I posted a video was November 2016 and now it's February 2017 and I am so ashamed of myself and I feel horrible and I'm so sorry to all of you who have been messaging me like, hurry up and make a video. Where are you? Why aren't you making video? Guys, it has been so crazy, I can't even explain to you, and that's why when I put on my Snapchat, should I do a tutorial or a talk through, basically all of you said do both, because I guess you guys are just like, where the hell have you been? We need to hear from you. I really want to sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you guys can forgive me, and just I hope that when I explain everything that's been going on, you guys can kind of understand why I have not been posting videos and why it's just been crazy hectic for me. I'm gonna be doing a talk through Valentine's Day tutorial. I wanted to do like a really sexy, glowy skin, like sultry eyes kind of makeup look for Valentine's Day. I didn't want to wear like glitter or anything like crazy, like pinks and reds and purples and things like that, because honestly, let's just be real. Let's just be 100% real. Let's lay it on the table. We know that there ain't no boy who's gonna be looking at your makeup going crazy for spending hours and hours of your time putting on glitter and making sure your eyeshadow is blended perfectly and making sure that your wing liner is perfectly cut. No. My husband can't even tell the difference from when I'm wearing brown eyeshadow or blue eyeshadow. To him, it all looks the same. So I am not wasting a beautiful glitter look or a beautiful cut crease look on him. Honestly, he's not even gonna notice. All he cares about is just me. He doesn't even notice when I wear makeup. If I go like this, he'll be like, oh, you're so beautiful. So there's really no reason to spend so much time looking like dramatic and cut and, you know, like We just want to look very put together. We want to have glowy skin, especially because a lot of places February is winter and you're extremely dry like me, and having dry skin in the winter with your skin peeling off, that ain't cute, honey. That is not cute. So I want to go for like a really glowy, sultry look. I want to do something very sexy and very effortless because let's face it, it's Valentine's Day. You're going to be spending more time kissy than you are going to be like him admiring your makeup. And then on top of that, you should save your special makeup look for when you go out with the girls so that they can admire your hours and hours of makeup application, okay? So let's save that for another time. We'll do like a girls' night out look or something, and I will do like a fierce cut crease, glitter, whatever you want. You leave it in the comment section down below and I'll do that. But I wanted to do something very effortless but still very put together, and something that your boyfriend doesn't mind taking off later. You know what I mean? Don't watch this if your parents are in the room. Like I mentioned, my skin is dry. So even though I put on oil in the morning, I'm gonna go in with this cream. This is the Soft Cream Creme On Scene Ultimate Ageless Complexion Treatment. It has like a crazy name. I'll put it in the description box below. It's from Fresh and it's crazy expensive, and the only reason I'm using it is because it's a sample and it's already opened. I did not buy this because it is so crazy expensive. Nobody got time or money for that. So I'm just gonna place that all over my skin just to give you a little bit of moisture back into my skin. Making sure to really focus around my nose area because that's where I seem to get the most dry and the most flaky skin. Where do I begin? I don't even know, but I guess I'll start with my absence. So basically, for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, you've kind of been keeping up with my life a little bit because I do post on Snapchat hella a lot. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat is RuthKAN91. I'll link it in the description box down below. But yeah, for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, you know that December was just a crazy month for me. It was my birthday, it was Christmas, it was all this holiday stuff. Plus we were in Vegas. And oh, by the way, I'm getting sidetracked already, but by the way, I have another channel. It's called ruthrchin, BRUTHCHIN, and this is basically a vlog channel that I started just so that you guys can keep up with me and my husband and anybody who goes on trips with us. So I do all my vlogs on there, and I'm gonna link it in the description box below. I'm also gonna link it on the screen right here in the card section. Make sure that you subscribe to that channel because I will be in New York City this weekend. So I will be in New York from February 10th, 11th and 12th, and I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing. And when that New York vlog goes up on that channel, I will be doing a giveaway in the description box of that video, that New York vlog video. So make sure that you subscribe to my ruthrchin channel. That way you can keep up with me, you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do my vlogs on there, and I'm going to do a bunch of different videos on that channel. So make sure if you like what I'm throwing out there, you subscribe to that channel. And yes, I will be filming because I will be in NYC this weekend coming up. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh, sorry guys, I should probably tell you that I'm also priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the original formula. I'm just blending that out with my finger. On top of that, I'm going in with Soft Brown by MAC, and I'm using Mint Brush number 20 to apply that onto my lid and into the crease. Yeah, so it was just really busy with Christmas and my birthday and then New Year's, obviously. And then in January, we went on a cruise. Brandon won a cruise from his work as part of, like, you know, him doing really well at his job. So we went on that cruise. Yeah, and then as soon as we got back from the cruise, we literally started looking for a place to live because we are moving out of my mom's house. It's basically a year now that Brandon and I have been married, so we decided, okay, you know what? It's basically time for us to spread our own wings and fly like birds and be by ourselves and spend some alone time together before, you know, those babies come. Babies aren't coming for like another 2 to 3 years, for those of you who are going to ask me in the comment section down below. But yeah, so not for another 2 to 3 years, but we need some time, you know, alone together, some time to walk around naked if we want to. Found a place and we're moving March 1st. And so because of that, our house and our lives are just in constant disorder and clutter and chaos, because if you could look around this room right now, you would see that there are boxes everywhere. Like when I want to get to the bathroom or walk over to my bed, I literally have to jump over like boxes, jump over piles. So it's like I'm in like a war zone. It's like I'm in Call of Duty over here and I'm jumping and hiding and whatever. So it's just been really hectic and I've missed you guys so much, like I can't even explain to you. And that's why it's really cool that for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, like if you ever want to talk to me, my Snapchat is open. You can always message me, always talk to me, because I know it's really hard for me. I'm not always on YouTube, but I promise you, as soon as we settle in, that will change, because man, I miss making videos. And I feel so bad when you guys message me and you're like, where are your videos? And for those of you who still comment on my videos, like even if I'm not making new ones, if you're commenting on my old ones, don't worry girls, I'm seeing them and I'm responding to them. I check my YouTube every single day, even if I'm not posting. Okay, so I just put that down as a base. Now I'm gonna go into kind of making sure that we're going to start defining. I'm using a Morphe M412 toothbrush and I'm using the color Sketch by MAC. And I'm gonna start putting that in the crease of my eyelid. That's basically what's been going on with me. It's just been really hectic. I just have a lot going on right now, but don't worry, like I'm not stopping YouTube. Like even my parents, which I was really shocked that they even noticed, they're like, are you not making videos anymore? And I'm like, no, I am. It's just, I've been really, really busy and I just have to kind of get myself onto a schedule so that I can focus and really do my thing. I even haven't been going to the gym like I used to be going, and I've eaten so much food. Like I'm addicted to food, like literally addicted to food. You know how Beyonce posted that picture? Beyonce is pregnant with 2 human beings and she still looks better than me, and I've never been pregnant in my life. And that is because I literally have a food baby that's like triple the size of her 2 babies. It's not even that I eat a lot, it's that I eat bad. I'm eating like McDonald's and Dairy Queen and like just disgusting food that I should not be eating, but because I'm so busy, I'm just grabbing it and going, and it's just been like chaos. And I really miss like my vegan lifestyle, and I miss just eating healthy and my smoothies and things like that. So I'm trying to at least do my smoothies in the morning, because then that can help me with staying on track and getting at least some type of vitamins into my body. But I can't wait till we get the house and we're in the house and we can just go back to a schedule, because then I can film again and I can be, you know, on my routine with my food and my gym. And we're only moving like 5 minutes from where I currently live, which I love because I really love the neighborhood I live in and I could not imagine having to move outside of it. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers on this channel, which is so cool, so fetch. Is that a thing? So for those of you who have friends who have not subscribed to my channel, please tell them about my channel, and hopefully we can get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of the month. And Avi, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway once I reach 5,000 subscribers. Avi! So make sure that you guys subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I usually do one every time I reach 1,000 subscribers. So make sure that you subscribe and you tell your friends, because as soon as that 5,000 reaches, then the subscriber giveaway goes live. So this is a V-Day look, so I guess I should ask you guys what you're doing for V-Day, and I guess I should tell you guys what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. So I remember when Brandon and I first started dating, Valentine's Day was such a big thing. He went to school in Waterloo, where I live in Toronto, and Waterloo is like an hour and a half away from each other. And he came down just for Valentine's Day, and we went out. And I remember our first Valentine's Day was a Sunday, and we go to the same church, and he bought me flowers to church in a big box. And I remember thinking, oh wow, he spent so much money, because as you all know, flowers are crazy expensive for Valentine's Day. And yeah, he, you know, took me to a nice restaurant and, you know, we just had a great night. And now it's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. It's our first year married, but I honestly don't think he's planning anything for me. I did get us tickets to a movie. I'm gonna let you guess what movie I got us tickets to. Ready? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 50 Shades of Darker. Yeah. I'm obsessed with the 50 Shades of Grey series, and like people make fun of me about it, but like I don't care. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm obsessed with the books. If you're under 18, don't even listen to this part because you should not be reading those books. But if you're over 18, girl, you need to read those books. Like, I love those books. I'm crazy about them. And so the first time the movie came out, Brendan and I were there opening night, and we went to this fancy movie theater. It's called VIP, and it has better seating and better food selection, and it's like way more comfortable. The tickets are more expensive, but like to me it's worth it. If you're gonna go for like a really good movie, it's just way more comfortable. And actually, should I vlog my Valentine's Day? Let me know if you want me to vlog it in the comment section down below, because I totally will if you guys want me to. I will. Okay, back to what I was saying. So yeah, so I got us tickets for that movie because it's coming out. We saw the first one together at the same movie theater, so we're going back to the same one, and we're going to this one, and we're not going the day it comes out because it actually comes out February 9th is the preview of it, but I wanted to see it on Valentine's Day because I thought, okay, that's something for us to do, and I knew my husband would not be planning anything for me, so I'm like, might as well go for Valentine's Day. But we are in New York this weekend, so I think we might try to even go to a nice restaurant in New York this Saturday. Brandon's cousin lives in New York, so we're meeting up with him, and then my sister and my brother-in-law are also coming to New York with us. If any of you have any suggestions on where you think we have to go, leave that in the comment section down below too. I've been to New York before, and so has my sister, but Brandon and my brother-in-law Brian have never been, so this is their first time. So we're gonna do all the touristy things probably like Friday and a bit on Saturday, and then Saturday and Sunday we're gonna explore a bit more. And then Brandon's obsessed with basketball, so he is going to a basketball game with Brian as well. Those are my Valentine's Day plans. I don't really have a lot planned. I want to hear what you guys are doing though, like if you guys are in relationships or if you're not in relationships. I want to see like what different people do. I remember because Brandon went away to school, like I said, a lot of Valentine's days, and even on our anniversary I spent alone a lot of the times because, you know, it was exam time or he just couldn't get away. And so a lot of times my friends and I would go out and we would just make it like girls' days, which I really liked having them around because they kind of helped keep my mind off the fact that my boyfriend wasn't there to celebrate with me. Now I'm going into the color Sable for MAC on mint brush number 12. This is their concealer brush. You can use any type of synthetic brush, and I'm just going to place that all over my lid. Look, that's without any Fix Plus or anything. I love these MAC shadows. So nice. Do you guys watch Jane the Virgin? I really like that show, and Facebook ruined it for me on what happened. So basically Michael dies. Yeah, he gets shot like a while ago and then now he's dead. And I hope I really didn't ruin that for anyone. I probably should have put like a warning, warning, warning. But yeah, he's dead. And I watched it last night before I went to bed. I already knew he was gonna die, but I watched it because I had to find out what the hell was going on. And I couldn't sleep. Like I literally woke up and I just was awake. Like, you know, like when you get so invested in a show that the characters become your friends and become your family, and then something happens to them and you literally can't sleep. Like I was like to Brandon, are you awake? Are you awake? Like I just couldn't sleep. I just kept thinking about it, and I kept just putting myself in Jane's shoes, and I was just like so emotional last night, even though it's just a show. And Brandon always gets frustrated with me. He doesn't even like when I watch shows because he says I get too involved with the characters. That's partly because I'm really nosy. When we went to Miami after the cruise was done and we stayed with Brandon's cousin was talking to us about the show called Fresh Off the Boat, and I started watching it, and I really like the show. For those of you who watch it, little Eddie Wong is like my spirit animal. The way he says things to his girlfriends or to girls just makes me die. I think he's the cutest thing. I so badly want to meet him. I think he's such a talented actor, like so good. And I'm just obsessed with that show now, and the way he goes, hey girl. Hey girl. I make Brandon say it to me. That's like our mating call. Now I'm gonna go into the color Deep Plum by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna go in with that same Morphe brush, and I'm just going to pack a little bit onto the brush, and I'm just going to place it in the outer corner here. I am not going to bring it up into the crease. I'm just literally dabbing a little bit and placing it on my outer V. I'm just doing this because I want to bring extra dimension to that section right there. My skin looks so bad, guys, because I haven't been drinking water and I've been eating so bad. Honestly, for those of you who have been asking me for a skincare routine, like literally for years, people have been asking me for a skincare routine and I haven't put one out yet. I haven't forgotten about you, honestly, I promise. It will come. But one thing I must mention to you guys, there is no amount of skincare routine or skincare products that could ever replace having a good diet and a good like healthy living lifestyle to make your skin look amazing. Like when I eat healthy, I don't even have to wash my face for like months at a time and my skin looks amazing just because of the stuff that I'm feeding my body. But now I eat the way I'm eating and my skin looks like so nasty. Okay, let's blend this bad boy out with my beauty blender. What I used just now was my color corrector from MAC. This is the MAC Prep and Prime in the color Peach Lobster. Before I go in with foundation, I'm going to do some highlighting on my face. And I want to do this because like I mentioned, I want to bring a lot of highlight back into my skin. And I want to make my skin look like it's just like so glowy and luminous. So one of the best ways to do this, and one of the best ways that I like without looking too much, is either mixing like a liquid highlighter into your foundation or actually putting it on before foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Benefit Sunbeam. For the look I'm going for, this is definitely one of my favorites. So I'm just going to drag that along areas where I would want to have that highlight. So definitely on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose for sure, a little bit in between my eyebrows right here. I'm going to hit my lips right here. And then I'll put like a little drag down my chin. I'm gonna go with my beauty blender, and even though I'm gonna use it in a little bit for foundation, it's okay because whatever's left, it'll just add to extra highlight when I'm putting on my foundation. So I'm literally just tapping that out as if we've had the product on over the foundation. So this is just going to help with making our highlight look much more natural. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but already my skin just looks more brighter and more awake just from this one step alone. So if you weren't even going to wear foundation one day, this is a great step. You could just put on some liquid highlighter and your skin would look already 10 times better. Perfect. Now we're going to go into foundation. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match Lumi, one of my favorite foundations, in the color C6 Cool. I'm actually going to be applying this with a brush. I'm using my Real Techniques, what brush is this? I don't know. Oh, the Expert Face Brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is just dab that all over my skin. And I'm dabbing first. Remember guys, dab, 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 dab. And then when you're done dabbing, then start blending in. So I like to work this product all over my skin before I start blending it out. And then you want to go in and blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. I don't know if my color's a bit off because I'm a little bit darker because of our vacation, but it will oxidize, so it should be okay. Am I the only one who, when you're blending like your foundation or your concealer or something, like your hand literally starts to hurt, like it convulses and it's like, oh, stop blending. Like that's how hard I blend. That's how much I believe in blending, that my hand hurts when I put on eyeshadow or makeup. Now I'm going into concealing and contouring. And honestly guys, my face is, so I need to do some hella intense contouring. Usually I wouldn't say like, oh, go crazy, but because I honestly have put on so much weight and I need to look a bit slimmer, that's why I'm just gonna go like crazy with the contour. So I'm gonna do this all at the same step. I'm going to start with my contour, and I'm just picking up the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color Espresso, and I'm placing that on my skin. First in the most common area, which is where your ear and your cheekbones are. And then once that's done, I'm going to take it underneath my chin area to kind of clean up this area, because I be eating so much food now that there's a double chin. It's like I'm getting a twin in the area I don't want. Double of me. And then on my jawline, and I'm being really messy, but it's because I know I can clean it up after. And then whatever's left, I'll just take on the bridge of my nose on the two sides so that I can clean up those areas. Just get a much slimmer nose. That's very intense. You do not need to be that intense. I'm going a little bit cuckoo. Okay, now that that's on, I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm using my NARS concealer in the color Caramel, and it's very important that you bring that up like right into the inner tear duct, because a lot of times people will put concealer just right here and they'll leave that inner tear duct area, and I'm telling you guys, that area makes such a difference because that's like where the darkness starts from, and when you miss that area, it's like, why does she look like she's covering something up? Why does she look like a criminal? What? Sorry, I'm going a little cuckoo. But yeah, so I'm gonna apply concealer. I can't believe how messy I'm being. I think I'm getting excited for the weekend. Tomorrow's my last day of work for this week. So for me, tomorrow's like my Friday, and I'm just getting like really, really excited. Also, in New York, there's a Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A. Guys, I don't know if I told you, but Brandon drove me all the way from Toronto, Ontario. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Brandon drove me all the way from Ontario, Canada, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, to Pennsylvania, Fort Erie, Pennsylvania, USA, to get me Chick-fil-A on my 25th birthday. Is he not the sweetest husband or what? Like, come on. Okay, so I'm blending out my concealer first. If you do it like me, where you've put on your contour and concealer products all at once, always start out with blending out the concealer first. And what I like to do is I like to work one eye at a time, and then as soon as I'm done this eye, I will set it just to ensure that it does not crease. I'm gonna use actually a product I haven't used in a long time. This is my Palladio rice powder. I used to use this stuff all the time. I like dumping it onto the lid and then grabbing it from there. And I used to love this stuff, and I still love it. I just haven't used it in so long, so that's what I'm gonna use today. They say it's a translucent powder, but girl, that be looking white. And now I'm gonna work on the other side. Now I can go in and blend out the other concealer. And then with the side of the Beauty Blender now, I'll just start blending out the contour. I'm gonna start blending out the bottom, and I'm just kind of patting everything. So you guys know I'm not swiping, I'm just patting for now. And then I'll go in later with a powder and kind of handle the blending of it. For now, I'm just trying to make sure that there are no harsh lines and everything is blended out. For contour now, to set that in place, I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown. This is the bronzing powder in the color Natural No. 1, and with my Becca All Over brush. I think this is the All Over Face brush, and I'm just gonna tap that in there. And I'm just gonna hit my cheekbones like this. I wanna get a nice cut. I like using this brush when I want like a really intense contour cut. And I'll just go around the areas where I want it to be blended but still contoured. The only problem I have with the Palladio rice paper powder is for girls like me who need more yellow undertone to warm up the skin, is when I use a white powder like that, even though I've brushed it off, look how stark that looks. Whereas if I were to use like the Ben Nye banana powder, because it had yellow undertones in it, it wouldn't look as stark and it would look a lot more natural. So when I use a powder like this, I have to do more work later on to help balance out like the white and brown contrast. So that's the only thing that kind of is annoying about powders like this that say they're translucent, but they're only translucent to a certain skin tone. And then for skin tones like mine or darker, it's just too much. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna clean up my contour area, which will help balance out the color. I'm just gonna go in on my Beauty Blender and I'm just gonna scrape. Usually I use this with like a latex sponge, but I don't know where my latex sponges are, so I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender today. And I'm just gonna place that down here so that it looks a little bit cleaner. And just try to make sure it's even. Sometimes I like to go around here so I know that the contour stops at the same point on my face. And the great thing is that if you ever make a mistake with your contour, you can go in with this method and kind of clean it up. Oh, this powder smells so good though, guys, honestly. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now while that powder is setting. So I'm just combing them up with brush number 36. And I'm gonna fill them in with my Sephora Brow Waterproof Pencil. This is in the color Midnight Brown. Okay, so now I'm gonna dust off this excess powder. For highlight, I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette and go into the color Bay, which is this really beautiful like cream color. I'm gonna pick that up on just a brush and focus that on the high points of where my eyebrows are. I like to let that just kind of set for a second and just stamp it in before I start going and blending that out. And then what I'll do is I'll just start bringing that lower and lower. So let's finish up the eyes now. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal eyeliner and place that on my tight line and my waterline. I put on my lashes. I'm wearing the Red Cherry Lashes number 43, and now we're gonna work on the lower lash line. I wanna get the lower lash line kind of smoky, so I'm gonna go in with this color Sketch again, but this time on a pencil brush. Load up that brush, and then I'm gonna run it along my lower lash line. Ah, got it in my eye. I hate lower lash line stuff. Like, my eyes get so watery, my nose starts to run. It's so hard for me to do anything around the lower lash line. I don't know how girls can put like eyeliner and do lower lash line stuff and not tear up. Just watching them, like if I watch another girl do it, I start to tear up. And you wanna connect the lower lash line and the outer V here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that it's all connected, but still smoky. I'm gonna go in with the brush that we first used to blend everything out, and I'm just gonna look up and blend out that lower lash line. I want it to look really diffused. I'm gonna go into the color Champagne Pop on a pencil brush, and I'm gonna pick that up, and that is going to be my inner corner highlight. I'm gonna use Champagne Pop on the high points of my cheeks as well, just for some extra bam. You're gonna go in for the kiss, and he's all gonna be like, whoa, your highlight's blinding me. Down the bridge of my nose. For blush, I'm just gonna use the same blush in the palette. This one right here, the middle one. What color is that? Amaretto. I'm gonna take this brush with nothing on it. It's the Sigma Duo Fiber F50, and I'm literally going to go all over my face with it. I'm also going to spray my face with some Do Me makeup setting spray. Let's do lips. You could do so many different lip options with this look. You could do a dark lip, like a really beautiful maroon berry. You could do a lip that's softer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a combination of the both to show you guys like an ombre lip you could do. And this is gonna be a long lasting lip, which is something that you definitely want on Valentine's Day. It is darker though, so if you wanted something that was lighter, you could definitely go in with like a lighter lip liner instead of a dark one that I'm using. I'm using MAC Vino lip liner, and then on top of that I'm using cashmere and just smudging everything out with my finger and just kind of pressing my lips together to make sure that everything blends out really nicely. Okay guys, so this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed having another video for me because I know it's been forever. I'm so ashamed, but I hope you guys forgive me, and I really can't wait to be making videos again. I hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day if I don't talk to you guys before then, and I definitely want to hear what you guys are doing or what you have planned, so make sure you leave it in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my second channel because I'm going to be doing a giveaway there very soon. And as soon as we reach 5,000 subscribers on this channel, giveaway! So make sure to tell all your friends. I hope you guys like this look. Let me know, you know. I like the colors. I think it's very nice for Valentine's Day. And I think that it's not too much work, that you don't feel like, what the hell, boy, you didn't appreciate my beautifulness. But it's also like enough work that you guys gonna be like, damn, honey. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye guys. And that's a wrap, that's a wrap, that's a wrap, that's a wrap. I thought that I would forget how to film because I haven't filmed in so long, but I think it went well.